Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro later on. I'm Mike Emery. Glad you've joined us for an exciting evening ahead. We're nearing the end of the long race toward the playoffs. It's April. Only a few regular season games left on the schedule, and here's one of them between the Arizona Coyotes and the Winnipeg Jets. Eddie, before we get this underway, what are some key things we should be thinking about as these two teams go at it?
Neither team is going to want to give up an inch early. Set the tone early is the key to finding success later in the game. This is going to be a tight one, Doc.
It's late in the season, the last regular season game, but the referee is not late in getting to that center ice faceoff circle, and we are underway. Quickly off the stick. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. Pass to the slot. The shot is off.
Coach is always told hit the net. He was trying to be way too fine with that shot, and unfortunately for him, skates away empty-handed.
Snapping a pass to Laine. Takes that pass up the boards. Outstanding body contact.
Looks like he arrived at the rink in a bad mood. Maybe he missed his wake-up call. That early hit is an angry one. Bufflin's nicked up here, but he can't get off the ice. He's going to have to wobble around and finish this shift.
Arizona's finding its way to center ice. Quick shot. Score! Oh!
They jumped up on the bench beside me pretty quickly here. Very excited on the one side to have the game's first goal.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
Arizona's got that puck off the tie-up. Picks it up in his own end. Now it's directed to Trouba. The Jets gain it up on the side. Gathered up by Jordy Benn. Pitching it to Hinostroza. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Little pass from his goalie here. Winnipeg's on the move up the wing. Uses the stick to cut off the pass.
The Coyotes force another turnover in this game. Let's see what they can do with it.
Tremendous hit.
Well, that is a great hit. I love it.
Hits the post and out. Oh, that's more than your normal rub out.
Burrow's ailing, but he can't get off the ice. He's going to have to try and finish the shift.
Shakes right through. Cut off that pass at center ice. And he dumps it in. The Coyotes lug that along in the defensive zone. Cut that off between the blue lines. Shoots that pass ahead. What a heavy hit. Carries it on in from center. Blocked. Puck covered. Whistle blown.
Burrow's laid it all out on the line. He was injured earlier in the shift. Still had enough jam to get out and block the shot.
A little under 4 minutes to go here in the first. The Coyotes lead 1-0. Puck dropped and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. It's dumped in. Goes back deep for it. Directing that one to Lewis. Looking to Panik. Slid to Lewis. He's got that point pass. Crashed into him in open ice. He won't avoid something for doing that. We've got a guy down, and gloves are going to go down.
You don't like seeing injured players on the ice, but I love the response of his teammates.
Fight has ended with one last solid punch.
Great hands for not only scoring, but also knocking out his opponent.
This fight's mercifully ended for the visitors. The home crowd is ecstatic. They're making all kinds of noise.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on him. Brings it in for an attack. Hoisted wide to Morrissey. And that pass really misfired, and so they must drop back. First period has been completed. And so, intermission activities are forthcoming, but the players... We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edson?
Winnipeg's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
And period 2 is underway. Loose puck, it went off one of the guys there. Smart recovery by Ekman-Larsson. Can start the attack going in the zone. Dealt with in the corner by Taylor Hall. Puck is thrown to Ehlers. He lost it, but got it back. Terrific save with the pad. Odd man rush 2-on-1. Brilliant defensive play. Moving it to Little. Watch out, a big hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
His concern on the trainer as he takes a look at his player coming back to the bench. He's hurt.
Winnipeg's got another win. Laid on to Stepan. Chip to Brown. A shot. That shot came from just 6 inches.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
That was one. He'll get the number on.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Got that pass in his own end. Skates it into the zone. Reads the play and keeps it. And he's hammered. Flings it. Great save. Snaps a wrister. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Stole that pass away in his own end. My, what a hit. A big hit. Thinking attack here. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Cuts off that pass in the attacking zone. Trying to go to Bogey. Heavy hit right in the middle of the ice.
Oh, he got crushed. Absolutely steamrolled in the middle of the ice. It's like he didn't see the player coming. The first time he sensed the danger, he was on his back.
What a tremendous hit. On to Fiala. Shot. He scores!
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
Brossoit's not able to get his pad down to make the stop on the low stick side, beaten pretty cleanly.
Hey, Ray, what's going on down there?
The Jets are going to have to juggle their lineup. Their injured player will not return.
The Coyotes with a center ice face-off win. Propelled to Fiala. Got a piece of that one. Good intercept in his own end. Slid to Galchenyuk. Blocker save. And that one is held on to for a stoppage of play.
Thankfully, a whistle, Doc. You could take a breath. What a save, and they needed that to take the pressure off.
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. Pitching this one to Ehlers. Into the last minute of the second period. Laid on to Chychrun. Pass attempt to Little. Enormous collision.
Better tighten up the brain bucket. Not afraid to get physical here tonight.
There's no way he's not banged up. He's slow to the bench here, and he's looking for the trainer already.
The second period is in the books, along with a lot of goals, and maybe more coming up in the third. Arizona's hammered in a pair, and they're the only pair. Third period has begun. Ray Ferraro is closest to the action. Eddie Olczyk is up here alongside yours truly, Mike Emery. Important interception there. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Ekman Larsson's not shy to throw his body around here at any time.
Good work up front on that hit. Passing one off now to Connor. Carries it to the corner. Has it in his own end. Snapping a pass to Galchenyuk. Back on his stick. Dogged determination there by Taylor Hall. Has that one measured in his own end. Huge hit. Possession's gone.
Wheeler's been in discomfort since this hit here.
A little over 5 minutes have been played in this, the third period. The Coyotes with the lead 2-0. Gains that offensive line. Shoots. How on earth did he ever get a piece of that one? Now it's directed to Hendricks. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Hendricks was on the receiving end of that huge hit. It's going to take him some time to get off the ice.
Chip to Hinostroza. From the slot of wrister. Whoa, look at this. On to Kulikov. Pitching it to Ehlers. A hit that can make you mad.
Oh, he thought he had plenty of room there and the door closed on him.
And a save. Held to the glass. Directing that one to Connor. In with it now. Gotten quickly back. Score! And it's a one-goal game. The Jets are now back to within one with the scoring of that goal. And there's plenty of time for one more goal in the third. Solid win at center ice. Now what? Looks ahead to start something. Wow, what a hit. What a mean-spirited hit. They'll be taken to task for that one. An enormous hit.
Wheeler's often the object of a target. He's so good, nobody wants to give him much room, but he gets tagged there.
Propelled to Phaneuf. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. From the outside, he scores! What an important goal in the game. They've got a 2-goal lead. Just under 5 minutes to go in the third. The Coyotes have just scored, and so their lead is 2. Maybe they can pull away further. Slid to Kulikov. A big one-timer. Wonderful stop. To the point it comes. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Can he beat him here? Enormous save on a breakaway kingpin.
What a save.
Straying from the crease to make a play. That was a big hit. Piped in the slot. Score! And that is number 20.
Goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands and the shooter has a walk-in.
Arizona's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. So we're into the last minute. All is academic here. No team worth its name is going to let that go.
Hendricks is just...
We had a sense this was going to happen. So here they go.
Oh, that was not a good hit at all. Now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate.
This was pretty predictable. These two players have been banging into each other.
The decision of the referee is final. It was worth 5 each for fighting.
This is old-time hockey. Every whistle invites a scrum. Guys seem to be more involved punching each other in the nose than they are trying to score a goal.
Penalty.
Tie-up and help from the winger. Driving in from no man's land. Shoots. They score! That's 3 unanswered goals.
Solid finish on this play. He opens up for one-timer, makes good on the shot from the low slot area.
It was a wide open net, Enzo, when he went to shoot it, but what a great effort by the goaltender as he tried to dive back on the play. Just can't get there.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
Number 5, Dustin Brown, assisted by number 21.
What a heavy collision along the boards.
Great play along the boards. Tries to wear down his man by throwing the body.
Beaulieu shaken up, Doc. That was a bone rattler. Beaulieu's injury was apparent as soon as you saw this hit. Huge collision, bone-rattling check.
Defensive zone win. Didn't get a thing of that one. Through center to Wheeler. That one is pointed to him. Wrister from the slot. Save! Look out, the hits are coming.
Well, I guess that's a bright spot, Doc. There's not been too much that they can find into the positive column tonight. That hit is one of them.
Things are heating up with that hit. Turned on net. Pad save. Ooh, tough one there. And that's the end of the game.